Could you introduce your project?
Our topic is
Topic is
Dune.
Dune.
Yes.
Yeah. You must be sorry.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
About 2100, humans started pioneering colonies that can live outside of Earth, and about 3000 they extended their residence farther from the solar system. Meanwhile, the Earth became a place that no more life can survive because of the asteroid crash. Humans stood up no place to return, spread into various planets, and they built 10 nations that extended to 1000 later on. But as the distance between resident planets became farther, humans had difficulties in communicating, so each nation started to live isolated in their own planets. But one day, a scientist named Ibrahim von Holzmann made a technology called Holzmann waves that allowed communication and transfer between planets. With this technology, humans began to communicate again, but humans started using this technology for their own greed and selfishness instead of harmony. The Holtzman wave got used for a war between planets that lasted for over 2,500 years, and the war was impossible without AI, so at this time there were huge increases of the machines and AI's development. Soon people who had denied those of AI spread as AI overcame the limit of human. He designed the orange cut liquid fade and mist from the earth mixed. They tried to spread the doctrine of not making machines that imitated humans' mental, but instead making a human-centered new world. Behind this movement were Bene Gesserit. They insisted the anti-machine war destroyed machines indiscriminately. They attacked not only AI machines but also humans that combined with machines. Dr. Osman, who made mobilization between planets, died during this war. The person who had seized the chance to victory was Joseph cousin Isabet from Corn family, who had a notorious army called Saudica. He became the first emperor and expanded his influence over the noble houses of Dune's worldview. And to sustain his influence, he still needed the mobilization between planets, but it was a great risk doing it without the AI's help. Therefore, the devised way was to improve humans' foreseeing power to extremely high to avoid future threat. But to carry out this plan, humans need special material called melanzane, also known as a spice. A person who intakes the spice will have superhuman ability with its life increasing up to 5 times more than an ordinary human. The spice was made from breeding process of huge creature called sandworm, and the sandworms only live in Arrakis, the planet full of sand, and this region was ruled by the emperor. The noble houses obeyed the emperor to get spice, so that's why it's saying that whoever rules the spice will rule all over the world. Bond.
Frank Herbert was a Navy. He studied more than 200 books for 6 years. He had studied Islam, Buddhism, Holy Bible, and rituals of American Native, and he had written Dune for 1 year and 6 months. Dune won the Nebula Award and Hugo Award as soon as it had premiere. It is the first novel that won the Nebula and Hugo Award at the same time, and it is the best-selling book in the world. However, making Dune into a movie was very hard because of the magnificent narrative and its huge scale. So many movie directors tried making a film, but they failed. Filming the Dune movie had many movie directors put through trial and error. At last, David Lynch directed Dune as a movie. In 1984, the movie was made by David Lynch, but the appraisal of the movie was bad, and Frank Herbert, who is a writer of Dune, died for pancreatic cancer 2 years later. That legendary film got the publication of Dune and tried making Dune the movie. The legendary film referred to Prometheus, and Passenger, and they invited playwrights. Hans Zimmer's majestic music and visual direction raised up the level of the movie to the utmost limit, and the movie made $400 million and got the high praise from a lot of fans, even though it was the pandemic of COVID-19. Also, it was nominated 6 awards in the Academy Awards ceremony.
大家饱。